Imagine buying a t-shirt online. You open the box and find an unexpected piece of candy. When you tell friends later, you won't talk about the stitching. You'll talk about the candy. The transaction was expected. The candy was a surprise. We can codify this reaction. We refer to this strategy as delighting customers. As Investor Kevin Hale notes, first impressions are important for the starting of any relationship because it's a story we tell over and over again. Because these stories are what customers repeat to their peers, the narrative becomes a primary driver of new growth. Success in this framework means prioritizing the creation of a shareable experience alongside the delivery of the product. Many businesses assume creating these moments require massive marketing budgets or elaborate unboxing experiences. However, the most effective points of connection often require very little capital. Think about the digital touchpoints a user hits every day. A clever loading screen, a playful confirmation email, or a surprisingly helpful product insert all create positive friction. Ask yourself, what emotions do your customers feel right now, and what do you want them to feel? Next, map all the specific areas where a customer engages with your company. Finally, select one area and brainstorm how to inject a moment of delight. If you try redesigning your entire customer pipeline at once, you will likely hit operational paralysis. There are simply too many variables to test simultaneously. Progress requires targeted, incremental improvements. By picking a single, isolated touchpoint and improving it, you create a sustainable model for company-wide change. If you operate in B2B software, legal services, or logistics, adding jokes to a loading screen might feel unprofessional or out of place. In complex industries, adapt the strategy by combining aggressive friction removal with radical human empathy. Consider a confusing monthly invoice. Simplifying the layout to highlight essential information and adding a direct line to human support creates relief. That relief serves the same purpose as delight. Now we are going to apply this to your operation. Review the 3 prompts we just covered: defining emotions, mapping engagement areas, or brainstorming an injection of delight. Pick exactly one. Pause the video right now. Set a timer for 5 minutes. Open a notebook and write your answer to that specific prompt. Welcome back. Putting ink on paper forces clarity that casual thinking avoids. By isolating a single point of friction and mapping a solution, you've taken the abstract concept of empathy and turned it into a concrete operational task. This chart compares 2 different growth models. While traditional advertising generates flat transactional spikes by buying clicks, a high delight model builds compounding loyalty. Customers who feel valued return on their own, lowering your acquisition cost over time. The execution remains a repeating loop. Map your touchpoints, find the friction in the process, and add humanity back into the interaction. Your challenge for today is to identify just one automated touchpoint in your existing pipeline. We write it to cause an unexpected smile or provide unexpected clarity. When products and prices inevitably match across a competitive market, the consistent engineering of positive emotional spikes is what dictates who wins the customer.